Like, these are like the key details that I'm putting you on right now, y'all. Like, this is like on some, you trying to get hired, I got you. Like, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, oh, but what if I do this? No. What if you do that and not get hired? I'm trying to help you get hired. Just do this, okay? Hey y'all, welcome back to another banging video. And in today's video, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, just like I do in all my videos. A lot of y'all have been asking me, Patricia, how do I secure a job in summer? It's summertime, people's schedules open up, you have more time to work, get a bag, and that's what I recommend you do in summer. Everybody want to mention and talk about being outside, but nobody want to talk about how much it costs to be outside, right? So make sure you're getting the bag, you know what I'm saying, and you have some type of income coming in while you spend it. All right, that's how you gotta stay smart, stay on top of your things. Don't just spend because, oh, that's what everybody talks about and this and that. Be for real. I'm from Miami, and everything, like, you step out the door and you're already spending money. So make sure you continuously have some type of income coming in. So anyways, I guess that's where the question originated of, how do I secure myself a job in summer? Like, it's summer, I'm ready to work, I'm out of school, or, you know, I just have more time on my hands, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That application should have been sent in yesterday type thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real with y'all, because y'all know my subscribers are like my family, my support system, my everything. Y'all mean the world to me, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. You're late. You are late to apply, but I stand by this. It's never too late, okay? So what I'm gonna need you to do is, by the time you finish watching this video, you need to apply. Because like I said, your application really should have been done yesterday. It's not, it's okay. The world doesn't end. Let's get things rolling, all right? So what you wanna do, okay, in order to secure yourself a job in summer is, first of all, realize that, you know, and this shouldn't like put you down or like push you off, like make you feel like, okay, never mind, I don't want to apply. Like, nah, it just should motivate you to be like, I'm gonna be even more on top of it, because I know that there's gonna be a lot of other people on top of it as well, because summertime is the most, like, the busiest time, the most popular time where everybody applies. And what happens is, most likely, if you're looking at this, you're also kind of like either in school or a minor, because most adults don't just want a summer job. You know what I'm saying? People who have a family or this and that, they want a year-round job, not just summer. What happens when summer ends? You know what I'm saying? You need to still be like making an income and doing all those things. So most likely you're, you know what I'm saying, a minor or in school, and that's totally fine, because that's honestly how I did it and how I started. But like I said, there's going to be a lot more people just like you know what I'm saying? And they're only going to hire a certain number of minors, you know what I'm saying, or people that are in school, because they know what's up. They know that as soon as the school year starts, you're most likely either gonna lower your hours or leave or whatever. So they're only going to hire a handful of people, and you want to make sure you fall into that handful, and I'm here to make sure that you do. Now, this video is by no means sponsored or like anything like that. I'm just trying to put you on for real. So before we get started, if you guys could please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel, I would truly appreciate it, because we're on the road to 10K. Let's get it. So I feel like I haven't touched base on this in a while, so I'm just gonna lay out stuff that I still stand by, that I, you know what I'm saying, would tell people years ago. And honestly, I've gotten hundreds and thousands of people hired because of this, and I still stand by this. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The first thing you want to do, like I said, is apply. So many people are like, oh, should I go into the store? Should I let them know that I'm interested in applying? Do I apply when I'm there? Like, first thing, like Bible, first thing you got to do is apply online, okay? Applying in stores, there's very few stores that do that, and even the stores that do that, You can still apply online as well, and it's just easier when you apply online. Okay, so if you guys need specifications on how to do the steps I'm about to cover with y'all, I have separate videos for just about everything. Okay, if you're trying to be a cashier, down to what you do on your first day, what to wear, orientation, I have it all here on my channel. So make sure you check out some of those videos, but I'm just gonna kind of like break down the steps. And then if y'all need like better clarification in other things, then like I said, let me know, comment down below, or check out some of those other videos. I probably already answered it, but I'll answer it again if you guys need it. So yeah, you want to apply online. The if, what, but, no, okay? Just apply online. It's a standard process. They're gonna ask you a few questions. They're gonna ask you to put in your information, and that's literally what you're gonna do, and it'll be fine. You'll be fine. After you apply online, you are gonna wait an approximate, I would say about like a day or 2, 3 tops, okay? Because a lot of you guys asked me that as well, like how many days? It's been 24 hours, 30, you know what I'm saying, something hours, 48 hours, you know, 72 hours. Like y'all really asked me for like a certain time frame, so I'm gonna say give it 2 to 3 days. Definitely should not pass like at all, like a week. I still stand by it's never too late. If a week passes and you decide to call them, then fine. But your chances are a lot slimmer, okay? They're so much slimmer. So I don't recommend that. I'm telling y'all, you need to be persistent. You want a job, you want something in life, you gotta be persistent. I stand by that, and I stand by that in everything. You want a girl, you gotta be persistent. You wanna get that job, that degree, you gotta be persistent. You wanna lose weight, you gotta be persistent. You wanna gain weight, you gotta be persistent. Like the consistency, persistence, all that stuff just falls hand in hand, and it's very accurate when people say that. So I'm gonna need you to start being persistent, okay? If you apply 2 days later, you should already be reaching out. And I always recommend, and this is a big one, and I can understand some of y'all, because even me to this day with other things, not this job in specific, going in person, I feel a lot of people rather just a phone call, but a phone call is going to get you nowhere. Okay, a phone call is going to get you nowhere. A phone call literally is going to get your name most likely written down. They're going to be like, yeah, what's your name? And then mysteriously lose the little paper that had your name written on it, because there's going to be 10 other applicants that are coming up into the store, and they're most likely going to choose, let's say, 5 of those 10 applicants that are in the store, and you who simply just called, they're not even going to look at you. So there's going to always be that one exception, that one rare case scenario. Someone's bound to comment like, oh, I called, oh, you know what I'm saying, like they scheduled me and I didn't do everything, whatever. There's always going to be that one exception, and that's great. But for the most part, I'm telling you guys, like, calling just ain't it. It's not enough. Show up in person. I cannot stress this enough. Whether you decide to show up 2 days later, 3 days later, or a week later, you better show up in person. If you got 2 legs, I don't know why you're not using it. And I know it's easier said than done, because I'm the first one with, like, I'm trying to go to med school, and like you got to shadow doctors and stuff like that. And it would be so much easier for me to call these offices, but I'm telling you, you don't get anywhere by just having a phone call. And I got to tell myself that sometimes too, because it is less, you know what I'm saying, anxious and stressful, you know what I'm saying, calling someone rather than having to see them in person, but it's just not the same vibe. And so my biggest thing I can tell you guys is to show up. And when you show up to the store, don't just speak to anyone. Be like, can I speak to the store manager? Like, these are like the key details that I'm putting you on right now, y'all. Like, this is like on some, you trying to get hired, I got you. Like, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, oh, but what if I do this? No. What if you do that and not get hired? I'm trying to help you get hired. Just do this, okay? So yeah, go in and ask to speak to either the store manager or the department manager of the department you're trying to get into. If you're trying to get into grocery department, there's no reason why you should be talking to the meat department. You get what I'm saying? If you're trying to get into the bakery department, why are you talking to the deli manager? Y'all need to talk to the manager of the department you're trying to get into, or better yet, the store manager. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people are going to be like, no, they're not here. Okay, well, when are they here? When can I come back? There's really no point or use in you just talking to somebody else. You can mention it. No, I'm trying to get hired, but I would really like to talk to them, this and that. They're going to ask you probably to leave your name and your number. And yeah, you can do that because, I mean, what are you going to say? No, I'm not. Like, just leave it, but know in the back of your head that they're most likely going to lose it, or that that's not going to be enough to get you hired. And, you know, at some point you're going to have to come back in again. There was about like 3 times that I came back into that store. Like, I got hired pretty quick though. I went in one time. I think I went in twice. But on my second time, I got called in for my interview. I was literally sitting in my car. I was ready to cry. Because, no, I had gotten in 3 times, I think. I was ready to cry because I was like, bro, like, they're not calling me. I keep coming in. They're not calling me. And I'm sitting in my car just like, okay, I'm done. Boom, I get a phone call. Can you come back inside? The manager actually wanted to meet you. I understood her wrong. I'm literally telling you guys the importance of you showing up and showing face. It's huge. So make sure you show up. Make sure you speak to the store manager or the department manager. If they're not there by any chance, you ask them, when will they be back? What time? Whatever. Somebody else might be like, oh, they'll be back tomorrow, but just leave me your number. Leave them your number. You don't gotta say much, but show up then the next day when they're there. And if you don't want to keep showing up because you feel like, okay, I keep showing up and they're never there, call prior to going. Hey, is the store manager there today? Hey, is the, you know what I'm saying, department manager for whatever department you're trying to get into there today? Like, to avoid yourself a drive in case they aren't there. And if they're like, yes, why? Just be like, no, I was wondering, you know, I need to go speak to them or something like that, and that's it. So that way you can like avoid yourself a drive. But don't have that conversation over the phone of, oh, I just applied and like, no, save that for in person. So what happens next when you finally reach either the store manager? This is like a big one because you could literally walk into the store, and if you talk to the wrong person, it's like if you never walked in. That's really how it is. So walk in, but walk in and speak to the right person, which is either one of those two. And you're going to ask for them. Like, obviously you're not going to know where to find them. You're going to ask for them in the customer service department. Okay, you're going to go, or in the customer service counter. So you're going to go to customer service and be like, hey, can I speak to the store manager? Could you call them over, please? Or like, can I speak to whatever department manager that you're trying to get into? And that's it. All the names for the managers are up on the customer service wall. So if if you're like, dang, I'm trying to get into the deli, I don't know the name of the deli manager. All the names are usually like in the department or on the customer service wall if it's the customer service department. So it's very easy to find out their names, but nevertheless, you could just say their title. Can I speak to the manager of? All right, but I recommend you find out their name so that you know exactly who you're speaking to. Anyways, when you finally get put in a position, whether it's that day, the next day, a week from that day, I don't care. But when you're finally in front of who you need to be in front of inside the store, you're going to say, hey, my name is, like, say your name, introduce yourself. And I recently applied 2 days ago, and I'm here because I wanted to check the status of my application. I can't emphasize this enough. I'm literally giving you guys a template on how to do this, how to say this. It's worked for so many people, and I like literally that's what you need to say. Introduce yourself, because I've had people tell me, oh, I saw him, I said, hi, I'm here to check the status of my application. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? A manager immediately is going to think, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So the first thing you want to say is, hello, my name is, fill it in with whatever your name is, first and last. And it's crazy because I know some of y'all looking at me right now are probably like, duh, I know that. I would, always introduce myself when I greet somebody. But there's other people out here who really, really don't know that. And that's fine, because I'm here to teach that, not make fun of nobody, not belittle nobody. Like, if you don't know that, like, how can that be expected of you? So I'm just trying to teach y'all for real. Like, when you go up to somebody, you really need to be on some, hello, my name is, fit it in, and then be like, I recently applied, however many days ago you applied, and I'm here to check the status. I'm here to check. Let me repeat it, because really y'all be missing out these little things, and these are the game changers. I'm here to check the status of my application. It's simple, guys. It's so simple. Anyways, at that point, there's just a lot of different case scenarios, like ways that it could go. If by any means they are not hiring, and I'm not saying, like, most of the time they are hiring, most of the time they are going to look at your application, but I do want to prepare y'all for the worst, because I'm not going to have y'all out here thinking based off that just one conversation y'all are instantly going to be hired. It is a kind of like a process, and I want to prepare y'all for the worst so that you can keep your hopes up, because you're bound to get hired at some point, truthfully. So if by any chance you're like, no, we're not hiring, go to the next store. Go to the next store, because there's never a point where all Publixes or all grocery stores or all whatever are just not hiring, okay? In that moment, that specific store might not be, but a week from, you know what I'm saying, today, they might be. Leave your doors open. Okay, if anything changes, please let me know. You know, I'm really interested. Show them your interest, okay? Despite whatever that happens, whether it's a yes, let me check, or no, let me not check. Be like, I would love to be part of this team, of the Publix team, of the Target team, whatever, you know, place you're trying to work at. That's a team that you'd love to be part of, okay? So make sure you show your interest. Make sure that if they just kind of like brush it off on some, I'll get back to you, I'll let you know. Just be like, okay, you know, I'll be definitely looking forward to it, like be happy about it. And then also be like, is there anything that I can possibly do to, you know, make myself a better candidate, because I would love to work here. Like, that's kind of like how you lead into showing your interest, by also asking a question, being like, hey, and by any chance, is there anything I can do to better my application? Because I would really love to work here and be part of this team. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the format of what you need to be saying in order to maximize your chances into this company. And after that, you're generally gonna just, you know, see what happens. I always tell people, if 3 days pass after that and they haven't called you, you call back again on some, hey, you know, I'm not sure if you remember, we spoke 2 days ago. I still haven't heard from you. How's my application doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it rolling. Keep it calling. Call, annoy them. Who cares? Because at some point, they're just going to give you that job, even if you're annoying them. So, yeah, I'll come off as a little bit annoying if it means I'm going to secure myself a bag over summer. I don't care. So that's what I recommend for all of you guys. Truthfully, it's a great company. And summer is just a great time to really get your bag up. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If y'all have any questions at all, or any suggestions, comments, things you would like me to cover, please let me know. Oh, another big one is to go presentable. Like, always go dressed up, like presentable, because you could do all this, and if you look like you just don't care, you don't have to look like wow, but you just need to look put together. No one's saying you got to go buy a new fit, but you got to look put together. That's another one. But yeah, like I said, if y'all want to see a part 2 to this, or like, you know, have any comments or suggestions on things you would like me to cover or say, please let me know, because I'm definitely down. And with that being said, I'm just going to conclude today's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.